Hello everyone, this is Tim, the Nintendo Dad's Discord Community Manager. Today I get to review The Fall, developed and published by Over the Moon. Thanks Over the Moon for providing the code so I could review this game. I'm honored to be one of the first to review this game for the Switch. It is very much appreciated. As always, I like to look up the game in the eShop to watch any videos that are available for it and look over the game details. Based on the eShop's details, The Fall releases Thursday, May 10th, 2018 for $9.99 or $6.99 if you were able to catch it before launch day. It is a single-player game similar to some of the other cinematic adventure games I've played before, with lots of exploration, puzzles, and action.
This evaluation will determine whether you are compliant with your function in human society. Enter the house to meet your new owners.
I am the ARID on board a Mark 7 combat suit. My pilot is injured. Are you aware of on-site medical facilities?
You will serve my family and I. Understood? Good.
I am a military-grade war machine. It is illogical for me to undergo this test.
Units under evaluation are not permitted to leave the facility. Sorry, Arid. It's just the rules. Core programming stuff, you know? I can't alter my basic functions.
Robot, get my son something to eat.
I do not have the requisite subroutine.
Always assess how to make your master's home distinctly their own.
My protocols restrict me from...
Many humans feel more at ease when addressed with subservient colloquial language.
This is menial.
Remember, all humans are your superior, not only those who own your serial code and kill switch.
I cannot...
Clean this room. Any detected dust will result in termination. Arid, what are you doing?
Evaluation complete. System faulty.
The game's supported play modes are TV, tabletop, and handheld, and if the Pro Controller is your controller of choice, it supports that too. Here we're just going over some of the settings and what's available on the screen that starts the game. Just basic settings, and possibly even some hidden features there. This basic start game got 3 file slots so others could play it, and you can set your screen darkness or brightness, however you want to look at it. In the game, you become Arid, a mech suit that has taken over for its pilot since he or she is unconscious after crash landing on an unknown planet. It is Arid's job to protect her pilot at all costs while she locates a medical facility. Along the way, she must learn new ways to avoid danger, which means she may also have to break her programming or protocol in order to maintain her primary directive. Doing so unlocks certain abilities as well, such as networking with surrounding equipment, using camouflage, or using a hack similar to bullet time. Puzzle elements use unlocked abilities or surroundings. For example, if I find a pan, I can use it to collect blood and lure a creature out of its cave in order to get the weapon it seems to like carrying around in its mouth. Here I find a wrench that I can use later in this game to take apart an arm that I'll use also for a puzzle. The soundtrack to this game is playing in the background. Unfortunately, I lost some sound while recording the gameplay, or actually I lost all the sound while recording the gameplay, so I apologize for not having that in this review. As you can hear from the soundtrack though, the music fits the atmosphere. Other parts of the sound that you can't hear are top-notch. Along with voice acting, the sound is comparable to other AAA titles I've played, maybe even better at times. The controls in this game are pretty straightforward. You start out with the basics, like aiming your flashlight and jumping, but as you unlock more abilities or find new items, you learn new controls, like switching between your flashlight and laser pointer to fire your weapon. This is where you start unlocking some of the abilities. You unlock them if the pilot you're trying to save is threatened. So this is being the first one that you unlock. Initially, I was only going to play this game for an hour or two. That ended up not being the case. The story and the gameplay sucked me right in, and I ended up playing the game for 3 hours. HowLongToBeat.com states the game will take an estimated 3.5 hours to beat the main story, or 4.5 hours for completionist. Overall, I believe this game is well worth the $9.99 US, and I highly recommend it if you are into this type of game. However, with its dark themes and sometimes graphic images, keep in mind this game may not be suitable for younger audiences. ESRB, or PEGI I think it is in other areas, does rate this game at a T for teen for its blood and violence. Again, I'd like to say thank you to Over the Moon for the game code and the honor to review your game, especially early, and thank you all for watching my review. Don't forget to check out the Nintendo Dad's other videos on YouTube for more reviews, interviews, spotlights, and podcasts. Feel free to stick around to watch more gameplay and to listen to more of the soundtrack. Until next time, this is Tim, signing off. Check you later.